Good. All right. This is Reality Supreme Being again. I'm here in Malibu and checking out my P.O. box. And I'm at the corner of Heathercliff and Highway 1, or PCH as they call it. I used to live out here, but that was pretty much destroyed by circumstances, again, beyond my control. And the fact that all these areas have too many strict rules that actually violate people's civil rights constantly. You think Canoga Park and the San Fernando Valley is bad. I mean, this is really bad out here, okay? And that's because of these rich people's attitudes. You know, they're all full of it. They don't have a rectum. That's why they're so full of it. So anyway, besides my ranting and raving, I'm waiting for the bus. So I thought I'd do a quick, short, YouTube. In this particular place, it was really nice being here because it was good for my lungs. And then I had to, like I said, through a lot of different circumstances that were beyond my control, I ended up back out in the valley. I couldn't bring my buses, cars, trucks here. It just, this is a haphazard world. And for people like me, we deserve better than that. And for people like the government, they should realize that people like me who are able to predict the future and predict it quite accurately should really be treated nicely. But we're not. And the reason, boy, I don't know what is wrong with this camera. There we go. So, anyway, so to make a long story short, it's August 25th. I'm HRM Caesar St. Augustine de Buonaparte, presidential candidate as far as legal forms are concerned. Obama and Romney are out there, and they're not answering my YouTubes at all. The Republican convention will take place in Florida. It will be, I'll give you a prediction, it will be rained out by a tropical storm or a hurricane. And I hope a big hurricane hits it. And I hope the same happens to Obama, because all it is a dual dictatorship, Republican, Democrat. They flip-flop you from one party to the next every 4 years or every 8 years. And that's insanity. The evil that presidents, congressmen, senators, mayors, governors, the evil that they do live after them. They don't, certainly, some of it becomes entrenched during their administration, but generally it lives after them. So I'm out here recording this video today. I'll probably hear the 5-minute beep in a minute. Oh, we're only 3 minutes into this. So yeah, the hatred in me is never ending. It's infinite. And the reason I can afford to say that is because nobody's listening to me anyway. And even if I was on national TV and people were listening to me by the millions, I'd still say I hate you all. And I hate you all because you don't have any backbone. Not the rich, not the middle class, and certainly not the poor. You just don't have any backbone. I don't care about the 99 percenters. I spoke at the 99 percenters. Nobody cared. I told everybody what it takes for a state to be a legitimate state. And nobody cares. I predicted 9/11 7 years before it happened. And I predicted it cryptically, like it says right there on the written thing. And the reason I did it on purpose cryptically, because I was being mistreated back then too in the 1990s. So I wasn't, as a scientist and as an independent researcher, I was harassed the whole time. So I don't have anything to lose by saying I hate all of you. I hope there's thousands of shootings. I hope people lose their mental ability to hold it together and go out and do all kinds of crap. Why shouldn't they? The politicians, the police, the government, too many rules and regulations. I mean, they are strangling people. Yeah, and then you hear all the other people. Sure, I appreciate Jesse Ventura talking about the stuff that he talks about. And all the people on YouTube that talk about the conspiracies. But that talking about it is no good. You got to get up and do something about it. And that means take your money out of the lousy, stinking Bank of America over there Take your money out and put it where your mouth is. Take your money out. Rich people, middle class, poor. It's time to revolt. It's just that simple. Joe, you're going to say, like in the movie Network with Peter Finch and Faye Dunaway. Go rent the movie. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's got to be more than just in a movie, stick your head out the window and yell, I'm as mad as hell and I'm not going to take any more of it. That doesn't do anything. That's malarkey, bullcrap. You need to take real action. And this action means bring the country to its knees. I mean, they did it in Egypt. They did it in all these other countries that are revolting, Libya, only they did it violently. You could have a peaceful coup d'etat just by doing what Gandhi taught, non-cooperation, period. Don't cooperate. Stop buying so much gasoline. Oh, you need to go do this. You need to go do that. Limit your trips. Do something that will put a huge wrench into their lousy Obama administration, a Romney administration. I don't care what administration. It's all full of crap. And the day you understand that, just because you're driving nice brand new cars like that Porsche over there and all the SUVs, you're all hooked. You're all hooked on the toys rather than the common sense logic that's necessary to keep a real advanced intelligent state of a union, of any union, to hold its symmetry. To keep it together in such a way that, and to bar politicians with lots of money to be able to get into office without some certain extra safeguards. The kind that I know about. The kind that I'm not talking about. I actually talk about it in my 300 videos. But now I'm kind of like my own worst enemy. Because I've done so many videos, even if millions of people watch the videos, they'd have to watch every last one of them to hear me repeat or say the most important things that are necessary and some of the new safeguards in order to bring real government, intelligent government, into being. You see, it's not into being. You think that just because people don't run red lights, you think that just because people pay their taxes, you think that just because people play the game of life with all the procedure fanatical rules and regulations, there's too many. And you can only have a super intelligent, successful society if you keep it simple. And these people aren't keeping it simple. And I know what their answers will be. Their answers will be, well, it's a very complicated situation. This situation is just going to get worse and worse. It's a complicated situations, plural, so we need to answer them with complicated solutions. No, sorry, you got it all wrong. The solutions do not have to be complicated. They can be very easy, very quick to understand, and very quick to implement. But like I said, I'm just a poor presidential candidate. No national media attention for me. They've already absolutely ignored for a year and a half 14 separate challenges with me giving more than 30 days notice in each challenge to Obama and all the candidates. Now they've narrowed it down to the plural system, the great plural system of the government, which is only going to allow you by electoral vote to vote for either Romney or Obama. They're all full of crap. And the day you understand that is the day that you will be a better person. That's the day you, as supposedly, quote unquote, an American citizen, will truly be a better person. Stop accepting all the bull crap. These people are all full of it. And they always will be full of it. You know, I have people driving by and riding their bikes. It's like a carefree evening in Malibu. Oh, and it's a great day. And I have money. And I'm spending lots of money in this super high expensive place to live on Heather Cliff. It's all bullcrap. Remember, rich people of Malibu and every other rich area in the world and country, you are nothing without the poor people working under you. They are your foundation. If the rich cannot save the poor, then the rich will not be able to save themselves when the spaghetti hits the fan. And believe me, it will hit the fan. It's not very far away. It'll either hit the fan one way or it'll hit the fan in the opposite direction, which means it will just splatter on everybody. So you have a choice, a real choice. Put your support behind a candidate that really can change things, because neither of these two candidates in this dual dictatorship are going to be able to change it. There are other things that I'm very connected into, and they involve biology, health, Medicare, and quantum physics. And I know the answers, period. There isn't anybody on the planet that you've heard on the national news media that knows as much as I know. Trust me. And eventually, this is all going to backfire in your face. It already has started. Shooting in Aurora, This is all a country that has serious mental health problems. And the mental health problems are everywhere. Trust me. Now, a lot of people say, in the more than 10,000 people have seen my videos in over 3 years since my house was burnt at the corner of DeSoto and Hart. There have only been like less than 20 people that have said anything negative about me. Like, I hope you're not crazy, and I hope you're this and that, and I blah, 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 blah. It's just, or you need meds, or, you're disabled, you're not thinking right. Well, some people have said, oh, I can't follow you. What are you talking about? Well, you can't follow me because you don't have a brain that multitasks like mine do. You can't follow my conversation and jump from one subject to another because you have tunnel vision. The kind of tunnel vision that's brainwashing, like a zombie. You're going to go to the polls and vote for Obama and Romney, the most stupid scam on the whole planet. You want to trust your lives to a bunch of dual dictatorship Democrats and Republicans and independent parties that don't know what the hell they're doing? Because if they did, you wouldn't have a downturned economy right now, and you wouldn't have 9% unemployment. There is a method for how to solve these problems, and these people are not going to solve them. Not now, not ever. And the only way you're going to get through all this is to throw a wrench into the system, all the systems, throw a wrench into the banking system, throw a wrench into the oil system, and throw a big wrench into the lousy mainstream media, because they are the biggest culprits. They're the ones that tell you what's going on. Whoop-de-doo. Guy walked into a theater and shoots a bunch of people. Guy at the Empire State Building started shooting people. And the cops shot people accidentally too. They shot 9 people just to get one guy. I mean, the insanity that is running this country and all countries all over the planet when you have so much great technology and you don't have the people with the brains to use it correctly. That's really what's wrong with all of you. So whether you're rich, middle class, or poor, it behooves you to start listening to the right people. Now, I've told you already that all of my videos have cryptic future predictions, good and bad, that are going to happen. And I'm not giving you direct predictions because I don't want to warn you. Look what you've done to me. What? Homeless, on the street, not able to really do anything, not be able to do my research projects, nothing. Your city, county, state of California destroyed my life, violated my civil rights thousands of times, and got away with it. So if I know that there's going to be a biological attack, and I know exactly when and where it's going to happen, and I know it through my cryptic prediction computers, I'm not going to tell you. You deserve it. You deserve all the bad shit that happens because you don't do the right thing. Look what you did to me. You have a collective in the United States of America that is going in the wrong direction, and you're screwing yourselves and screwing people like me at the same time. So you think about that. Think about that real deep, because when I upload this video, I've already made cryptic predictions, more of them. And I'm telling you, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the news media when they report it. And the stupid media who doesn't, like I predicted that Cessna 210 crashing on London Street. I predicted it 3 days before it happened. And you people didn't listen, and the crash happened anyway. Luckily, nobody died. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Talk to you later.